It's Ehizoje, everyone's favorite Nigerian.
This that real life shit, nigga.
Y'all know I do this every fucking episode.
You gotta hold him accountable. Fuck Trump.
Every single episode.
FDDT.
Until he's no longer in office, I guess. I don't know. Eventually, he's gotta stop doing shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is, did Trump do that? You know the answer is always yes. That motherfucker did. First one. He threatened to withhold disaster relief to any state who boycotts Israel-backed companies. Why I say threatened? Because immediately he was hit with lawsuits from multiple states and had to reverse action. This is from Reuters. The Trump administration on Monday reversed course on requiring U.S. cities and states to rebuke boycotts of Israeli companies in order to receive disaster funds, according to the statement, and deleted the earlier policy from its website. They be trying to sneak stuff in. They be trying to sneak stuff in on us. They're very authoritarian, very autocratic.
This goes against free speech, right?
It does go against free speech.
And that's like we are constitutionally entitled to free speech.
What y'all think about that?
Unconstitutional.
Y'all think there's more coming? Do y'all think there's already things that have been passed that we just didn't catch? And we just happen to catch this one?
I don't know. I'm not as well researched to like giving a strong opinion about that. I think like the fact that people are trying to the federal government try to silence free speech lets you know how much protest is powerful, though.
Yeah.
They would not try to silence anything that wasn't a threat. So continue to speak on what the fuck you stand on if you're on the right side of history. And fuck that. Like we can't protest against it. Like what's going on in Israel and Gaza and all that shit. What are we talking about?
Genocide.
Literally, like free speech is like
Crazy word.
What are we talking about? You got it. You got it, Henry. Or EJ, whoever wants to go next.
Nah, James, I mean, you said it, bro. I don't have too much more to add to that. Like, yeah, continue to protest because clearly whatever you're doing is hitting a sensitive note. So don't let up and continue to speak out against injustice.
That's not all Trump did.
What else happened?
So he wants to revamp the way that censuses are taken in the United States. So this is from PBS. With preparation for the 2030 census already underway, President Trump said Thursday he has instructed his administration to start work on a new census. According to a social media post by Trump, that census would exclude millions of people living in the country without legal status. An unprecedented change to how the country has conducted population tallies since the first U.S. census in 1790. The 14th Amendment requires the whole number of persons in each state to be included in a key set of census numbers used to determine how presidents and members of Congress are elected. This right up there was gerrymandering, in my opinion, trying to rig future elections.
Yeah.
You would think that they want to like take account of anybody who's not here, quote unquote, legally, who's here undocumented, because you would think that would help their like xenophobia movement. Like, hey, you would think you would want to have those numbers though if you're a Republican or you're MAGA.
I think they're trying to find like a slippery slope of even if you become documented, even if you become like someone who should be here legally, they're still going to try and strip your right to vote. And they're just trying to find any way to do that.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that tie in with the census though? Like, just because we took account of who's here, how does that like, what does that do with the voting rights though?
Because that affects how many votes each district gets for like senators and congressmen.
Oh, like population and shit like that?
Yeah. That's why I said it's right there with gerrymandering. They're trying to like change the county lines, state lines to affect like how many Republican seats versus Democratic seats there are. There's always like another plan like in place. That's why I'm trying not to just view things as what they are and like why they are. Like why would they want to do that?
Where are they going with it? And it's also kind of unfortunate too because when you're just removing undocumented people from the numbers, those people are still here, and the federal funding gets based off of those census data and those numbers. So if you're just removing those people from there, then all of a sudden you've seen that they're trying to cut out, funding at every level of our government. So then now any of those federal aid assistant type things, food banks, et cetera, now those things are going to be underfunded even more. So it's not a great situation.
And they're going to try and just drop the point home of, oh, this is why we got to, get them out of the country. And, it's just going to lead to more
exacerbating the situation.
Yeah, it's going to lead to more dangerous rhetoric. And yeah, it's all bad, bro. It's all bad. Anyways, that was this week's episode of
Did Trump do that?
Did Trump do that? Y'all know the answer is always yes, that motherfucker did.
Yeah, man.
The fact that this shit is a weekly
Have y'all been
segment.
Y'all watch South Park? Yeah, South Park is like gunning.
I'm hip on it.
They're gunning
I know
for the
that
administration.
they just came back.
Every episode.
Yeah, they went at Trump first episode. I saw that.
Then the next, the second episode, they went after ICE and the head of Homeland Security and all that.
Yeah.
No, they are not letting up.
Never been a big South Park fan. I will say.
Really?
Me either.
Yeah,
What?
I just never got into it.
Okay.
I will say I was hating a little bit when the new deal got announced because it was like $30 million a season. And I was just like, God damn, like
It was almost $1 billion deal, wasn't it?
yeah.
It was
I was like,
why you hating?
oh no, maybe it was $30 million episode. Yeah, I think it was $30 million episode, and then
Episode?
yeah.
No, they signed a crazy deal with Paramount.
Crazy deal. I was saying because like if you watch South Park, I know it don't cost that much. Like you could tell it don't really cost that much, and it's just like, bro, you're cutting all these other episodes or all these other shows because you're saying that there's no budget, and you're saying out this big ass deal to niggas.
Well, it's not about how much it costs to make the show. It's about like the draw and like how much money this show can make us as a network.
Yeah, I think the Colbert Show was still like a top 5 show under Paramount, right? And they ended up cutting it because of the stances that he had against Trump.
Yeah,
I don't know the correlation between the Colbert Show getting cut and South Park's deal. I don't know if like they had to make way for that. So I don't want to speak on that.
So Paramount came out. They were all like, "Hey, we have to cut the budget, and because we're cutting the budget, this show, the Tonight Show, that's been on air for decades, has to go." Right, and then literally weeks later, they announced this $30 million episode deal, like 5 seasons for South Park. It's like, damn, bro, you just gave a bill away. And you talking about you ain't got a budget.
Yeah, Paramount paying them $1.5 billion.
I know y'all don't.
That's what the deal.
I know y'all didn't grow up with South Park like that.
Jesus.
I did. South Park is a big deal. Like that. Like I don't. It's worth the money in my opinion. Like their commentary, their jokes, the way like their draw, like the profit they bring into.
Okay,
it's 100% worth it.
This is my question. So it was a $1.5 billion deal.
Yeah, for 50 episodes.
Do you think that you could get that same deal for $1 billion?
Wait, what do you mean? Can we get the same deal?
If it was announced like, hey, 50 episodes, $1 billion, would you be like, oh, they undersold it?
Do I think Paramount?
I don't know the valuations of all these streaming. I'm not familiar.
I'm asking James because he said 1.5. That's a like he'd be cool with that. So I'm saying if it was announced that it was like 50 episodes for $1 billion.
Oh, like what? And I'm Paramount.
No, you're just James. Would you be like, dang, that's all? They only got
no, of course not. Like, I mean, I'm not a millionaire, and I'm not in the entertainment industry. So $1 billion in any, but that's not Matt Stone's and Trey Parker's.
And the math is 30 million an episode.
$30 million episode.
Like, no, I'm not. I'm not these people. I don't. That of course I would take $1 billion to do fucking anything.
No. I'm saying, would you read it as like you know how sometimes like an NBA contract would come out, and you'd be like, oh, then we got that for a deal. Like the Luka contract, it was like, oh, that's actually a pretty good deal for the Lakers, right?
So you're saying that they could have like trimmed off $500 million?
Yes.
I'm not in those meetings. I don't know what the fuck goes on in those meetings, bro. Like, and I just know just being around meetings like that here and there with big companies, none of that shit is not intentional. Like they're very intentional with everything they do. There's lawyers, there's a lot of mumbo jumbo, there's a lot of suits. I don't know. I'm not there. That's
it's above your pay grade.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm just saying, big companies make bad decisions all the time.
I don't want to be a couch coach.
Like we saw HBO, go to HBO Max, then go Max, and then back to HBO Max.
Yeah, that was bullshit. That was weird.
Like,
but they probably saw some. They probably saw some results or whatever. Anyway, that was a cool little mini fake topic. All right, let's keep it pushing.
Oh, you don't like that we're shitting on South Park?
No, I don't think y'all
over.
I don't think y'all are shitting on South Park at all. I didn't perceive that at all.
I'm just a Family Guy growing up.
Yeah, Family Guy's genius too.
I barely watch Family Guy, to be honest.
Was you watching Simpsons?
No, I was watching like Stack Shock, Proud Family.
Oh, you was watching like kid appropriate shows.
SpongeBob.
Proud Family.
A little wrestling. That was about it.
Watching wrestling.
Yeah,
I never took you as a wrestling.
WWE?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Okay,
man.
interesting.
So John Cena, you can't see me. Batista,